A little bit of snow had fallen the night before. The morning was clear, cool. The ducks and geese and the big trumpeter swans had kept the water from freezing completely over. The rising sun hadn't quite cleared the ridge to the east, but the mist in the valley along 3 Point Creek was still catching a bit of the glow. But just a little bit to the south, the sun was shining. This little bluebird had its feathers fluffed against the cold. This bald eagle was, I'm pretty sure just ignoring it. And these geese, too. Nothing seems to bother geese. Or mule deer. Although, I gotta say it wasn't really cold. Just enough for frost. And there really wasn't much snow either. There was just enough to cover the grass in the pastures, put a fresh coat on the mountains. With the sky clear and the uncharacteristic lack of wind for this part of the world, it was just enough snow to make everything crisp and bright. True, it did make things look a little bit more wintry than was absolutely necessary for the end of March. But that's okay. It is still undeniably springtime, and, well, this is southern Alberta, so spring tends to wax and wane. And a little bit of light snow really kind of, well, it just heightens things. Like the starkness of this pasture where North and South Willow Creeks meet. And the contrast of the colors of the reeds and cattails and the bright willows by this foothills pond. The chubby willow catkins kind of mimic that contrast. So do all these eagles in this stand of poplars. They must have been feeding on something close by. By mid-morning the temperature was rising and the snow was really starting to melt. This eagle, perched in an old dead Douglas fir up above Willow Creek, was looking out across bare prairie grass. A couple of hours before, the land was covered with snow. Now, just a few hours later, gone. Which is good. Most of that precious moisture sucked right into the ground. These swans, and these geese and herons in a rookery, they'll need that moisture later on. And so will these fields, where these trumpeter and tundra swans were feeding. It was a dry fall followed by a very dry winter. Any moisture, even a little bit of light snow, helps. A little bit of light snow overnight, a frosty morning, sunny and warm in the afternoon. Yeah, springtime in Alberta.